Sooner rather than later, Elon Musk is either going to have to buy out Twitter or fucking move along. But maybe eventually, once he gets a final accounting of all the costs for Amber Heard's legal team, maybe we might see some movement on this transaction. But as it sits right now, Elon Musk suggests Twitter buyout offer may be reduced based on bots. Yes, exactly. It was speculated for it the minute after he released that tweet that everything's on hold for a second because of the, well, actually, underreported amount of bot usage that's on Twitter. I think it's fairly fucking obvious. You take a look at Biden's Twitter followers and the reports that are out there. Half of the entirety that follows Biden as just as senseless as the other half, even though they're all machines anyways, literal NPCs. But with all of that, yeah, it was just thought about and speculated, and it's like, okay, maybe he's pulling his offer. Well, actually, just putting his offer on hold because it's all been accepted, and he's like, well, I'm not just going to buy a fucking bot farm for $44 billion. What the hell's wrong with you? We're going to try to negotiate some stuff, because at the end of the day, when it comes to Twitter, he holds all the keys to this, okay? He holds the power, which is also, incidentally, what he might have told his first wife after they got married, but I don't need to get bogged down in that gossipy nonsense. Let's get into what he actually has to say on some things. Tesla and SpaceX CEO and the Boring Company. Okay, don't forget that. And one of the co-founders of PayPal. All right. Elon Musk suggested recently that his $44 billion Twitter buyout offer may be cut in proportion to the real number of bots on the platform. Yeah, Musk continues to express doubt that the platform's outlandish claims of bots making up only 5% of its user base. Yeah, it looks like it's significantly worse than that. Fox Business reports that Tesla and SpaceX CEO Elon Musk recently suggested that his $44 billion acquisition offer of Twitter may be reduced in proportion to the number of bots on the platform. Musk replied to a tweet reading, if 25% of the users are bots, then the Twitter acquisition deal should cost 25% less. In a single word, absolutely. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Unfortunately, he was responding to a guy who has a history of swatting people and then also stealing money and buying a iPhone for a cam whore girl. Anyways, Musk has recently been skeptical of Twitter's official numbers on the presence of bots on the platform, tweeting, I'm worried that Twitter has a disincentive to reduce spam. Yeah, exactly. They need to pump those numbers up because the actual user base, them be rookie numbers, okay? As it reduces perceived daily users. In a separate tweet, he added, they still refuse to explain how they calculate 5% of daily users are fake spam. Very suspicious. Kind of tweeting like Trump there for a minute, okay? Fake spam. Very suspicious. And imagine that. You're in active negotiations, okay? With somebody who's going to be buying out your platform and you won't elaborate on all the back-end processes. That's a little bit concerning. Okay, what are they actually trying to hide? Musk stated last week that his takeover deal was reliant on transparency relating to spam and bot accounts on Twitter. 20%, fake/spam accounts, while 4 times that. What Twitter claims could be much higher. My offer is based on Twitter's SEC filings being accurate. Yeah, no, exactly. It's like if you go to a car lot, right? Buy a used car. This is one of these cliched stories that it happens so much that it's just a kind of a decent analogy. You think that you're buying a used Honda Civic, okay? You're buying one of those and it's the dashboard has the readout of whatever 20,000 miles, but then you find out that it's actually been rolled back from 100. You'd be a little bit less than enthused with your purchase because you've been blatantly lied to. If you're being told that there are, I don't even know how many active daily users are on there, 200 million, and then it turns out that the better part of 50 million of those users are bots, okay? Because what does that affect? Well, it affects the upward trajectory. Okay, you think that it's a growing platform, but it's just more bot accounts that are just not generating any sort of interest in the platform. You're being sold a false bill of goods, so of course it relies on the filings being accurate, okay? As with anything, it's like, yeah, renting out an apartment as well, and it's told to you, yep, nope, guess what? 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, a living room, kitchen, all appliances, don't worry about any of that. But then you get there, it's got 25% mold damage. You're going to be a little bit pissed off, right? Twitter CEO Parag Agrawal can't wait for him to be gone and his designation to be replaced because his last name is just tough to say. Recently tweeted a thread outlining how the company measures spam on the platform, okay? Which he stated, our actual internal estimates of the last for the last 4 quarters were all well under 5% based on the methodology outlined above. Okay, the error margins in our estimates give us confidence in our public statements each quarter. All right, and then he'd go on to say, you can see Elon's responded to it. Unfortunately, we don't believe that the specific estimation can be performed externally. Oh, okay, cool. Only we can do the survey, and we believe that it's 5%. Trust us, though, and you can't run the numbers in order to independently verify our claims. Don't worry about it. Given the critical need to use both public and private information, which we can't share externally, it's not even possible to know which accounts are counted as MDAUs. I'd imagine that's daily authentic users, okay? But I don't know what the M stands for. Or on any given day. Monthly? Maybe monthly daily active users? But again, we just heard it, one of the experts for Amber Heard said that he got access to the algorithm in order to authenticate how many people were tweeting out the different hashtags that he was running. So I think Elon's pretty accurate in tweeting back the old poop emoji, which is just another callback to one of his former flames. But long and short of it, with all of this nonsense that's there, maybe rejiggering his purchase of Twitter requires a team with a special set of skills. Elon Musk calling for hardcore legal team made of Streetfighters. Sweet. The Justice League of Law? None. Fucking alright then. Tesla and SpaceX CEO Elon Musk is assembling a hardcore legal team made of Streetfighters amid a series of quarrels with some of the most powerful people in the country. Tesla is building a hardcore litigation department where we directly initiate and execute lawsuits. Ooh, specific to Tesla, specific to Elon, or in the interest of the public? Because that could be totally different, okay? Because him buying out Twitter, okay, let's just take a look at this at a 30,000-foot view. Obviously, he's about furthering public debate, okay? He's a free speech, self-avowed free speech absolutist. How far you want to take that, your mileage may vary. But you could perceive that as being a noble endeavor, as it were, for that of the public conscious, as much as mass media wants to direct your attention from that. But regardless, this could be a good or a bad thing. If this is just merely to further his own personal business interests, it's just a public expression of the internal machinations of the greater Elon Musk sphere, okay? Or, if it's to actually do some good in the world, it's a public call for that, then maybe we're onto something, okay? Musk's moves comes at an intriguing time as the billionaire is entangled in a string of high-profile controversies, including his criticism of the Democratic Party and the Biden administration. That's controversial? Okay. His recent proposal to purchase Twitter and the sexual harassment claim against a billionaire that Musk named Elon Gate. That's hilarious. And again, to coincide with that, we talked about that last week at some point. Oh no, a couple weeks ago at this point now. At the tail end of last week, how also appropriate. He also challenged, and maybe we talked about this, I can't quite remember when I brought it up, but Musk is also saying, oh yeah, if I ask for a happy ending, why don't you describe the tattooing and scarring that's in on or around my dick, and get back to me on that. Fucking hilarious. Most notably, the billionaire picked a fight with the Clinton campaign on May 20th. Oh my god, sorry about that. Bottom line, a prominent lawyer working for the Clinton campaign fabricated a Russia-Trump collusion using a retired MI6 spy and some actual Russians. This is not okay, Musk said in a tweet citing the Epoch Times Spygate investigation series. Ooh, he knows quite a bit of that stuff. He's citing the Steele dossier, Michael Sussman. Well, I guess that's probably Mark Elias, okay? Michael Sussman's on trial right now, and then also the claims on top of that are former Clinton campaign manager for the 2016 presidential campaign, Robbie Mook, saying that Hillary Clinton was actually the one to give the green light in order to put the data out there to the public. Those are some very, very scary claims for this high-profile individual, okay? Because he put out the other tweet even before all this stuff came out that expect the political attacks to escalate very, very soon. Expect the physical and personal attacks to escalate very, very soon if you continue down this path. Oh, okay, yeah, here's some clarification, okay, on his hardcore litigation department, okay? We will never seek victory in Oh, in a just case against us, even if we will probably win. Okay, we will never surrender, settle an unjust case against us, even if we will probably lose. Okay, so he's trying to bring ethics back to the legal system. Interesting. Noble endeavor. The Post echoed Musk's reaction to the lawsuit against Tesla in 2021, in which Tesla agreed to pay $1.5 million to settle a claim with the company's software update, reduced a maximum battery voltage in the Model S sedans. I'm unfortunately not familiar with that. Tesla's policy is to never give in to false claims, even if we would lose, and never to fight true claims, even if we would win, the Tesla CEO said in 2021. In a notice to those considering the position, however, the Tesla CEO said that he is looking for people who are not just regular folks. Yes, he's looking to assemble the best and the brightest that are out there. Yes. Sign up and pledge your allegiance to this country, or to this Elon. Please send a 3 to 5 bullet point describing evidence of exceptional ability. He's looking for exceptional individuals. Looking for hardcore street fighters, not white shoe lawyers with Perkins or Cooley who thrive on corruption. Yeah, that's another direct shot across the bow to the Clinton campaign. Oof. Current search for Tesla's career website yields openings in council positions in regulatory, insurance, employment, real estate, trade compliance, product liability, tax, and corporate-related fields. But if he's looking to assemble a specific group of litigators, it could expand upon that, okay? So it could just be more than that, or it could be within that, or it could just be the both. Why not? There will be blood. Yup, if you keep taking shots at Clinton, though, that's a for certainty. Anyways, guys, with all of that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Coswell. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.